This video is cell cycle, control of G2 to M and M to G1. So let's talk about the G2 to M checkpoint. So that is our checkpoint over here, in which the things that are monitored by the cell are whether DNA has been completely replicated, and if all of the DNA damage, any sort of DNA damage that's present, has been repaired. And if either of these things is detected, then CDC25 is inhibited, and that would lead to G2 arrest. Adding that to our activation of the MCDK figure down here, notice that what we're acting on is the activating phosphatase CDC25, and either DNA damage or incomplete DNA replication would inhibit this phosphatase, and thereby that would keep the MCDK in its inactive state. And as a reminder, here's our big chart over here checking that out. So here's our G2 to M checkpoint. Here we see WE1 and CDC25. Specifically, we're focusing on CDC25 right here, that are inactivating the cyclin CDK combo that would allow the cell to leave G2 and enter M. Next, let's talk about the M to G1 checkpoint. So that is up here. And basically, as you can see over on this figure, the big question is, are all of the chromosomes properly attached to the mitotic spindle? This is discerned through the M phase checkpoint, and the checkpoint is also known as the spindle assembly checkpoint, or SAC, and that's a complex of proteins that, interestingly, can sense the tension of chromosomes as they're attached to the microtubules. And to remind you about this series of events, looking at the cyclin CDK that is activated by APC. So basically here we're adding in some more information, which is that the way that APC is active is due to the correct tension that is detected, and then APC can add the ubiquitin chain to the cyclin, and this leads to an active CDK cyclin for the M phase. And likewise, if there's incorrect tension that is detected, then that inhibits APC. Remember that that means that the cell is kind of in a holding pattern, and so the cell has some time to try to fix this tension, and if that tension then is detected as correct, then this next event will take place. The APC is activated and can proceed on, and eventually that means the cell will proceed to G1. Also, while we're on the topic of M phase, although we're wrapping it up here, I want to point out what exactly M phase means. So M phase means it includes the steps of mitosis as well as cytokinesis. And so those two together will make up the M phase.